Good morning. I'm meteorologist Justin Gesling, and outside we are just barely missing out on a lot of that snowfall. And when you start off around 9 degrees and you're suffering with this kind of a wind, it doesn't make for a very pleasant day. I'm Justin Gesling. This is a St. Joe Now weather update, and yeah, I'm getting rain on, but don't worry, this won't last too much longer today. Now, as we go throughout the day, these winds are going to be harsh, and they're coming in from the northwest, so overall, cooler air is being forced into our environment. It is slick out there. Be very, very careful outside. It is windy, not as bad as last week, but still pretty rough. Now, I am keeping an eye on some of this moisture down here, simply because as it continues to slide towards the northeast, it could help give us a small chance of flurries. So it's a small chance, but it is there.
Now that you know, make it happen.
Okay.
There you go.
If only it were that easy. Good afternoon. I'm Justin Gesling here at the East Hills Mall, and I am donating blood. We're out here at the Community Blood Center blood drive, and it'll be running until about 7 o'clock tonight. And still, technically, we've received less than an inch of snow this entire season. Maybe things are balancing out in the grand scheme of things. You know, it's hard to tell for sure. I still think we're going to get some snow at some point. Cold temperatures this morning. The temperature itself is actually bottoming out around 20, which is above average, but unfortunately that's not what we're dealing with outside. We've got the winds to keep us company, and they've been as high as 21 miles per hour, and they're going to continue to be anywhere from about 10 to 25 through the rest of the morning. Now, the problem with that, of course, is the wind chill, which is quite often in the single digits. So be very, very careful out there. Another thing to keep in mind is that we have ice on the ground. There's not a whole lot, so it's not pandemonium out there, but it is enough to at least warrant some more caution when you're driving around today. Fortunately for us, though, there is no more coming in. A lot of the snowfall is actually staying north of the Missouri-Iowa line and should continue to do so for the rest of the day and so on and so forth. So we are done with the precipitation, and here soon we're actually going to be done with even a little bit of cloud cover, which is outside. 22 degrees by noontime, 27 by 5 o'clock, 15 degrees by 9 p.m. with really wide open skies tonight. Now again, the winds themselves 10 to 25 miles per hour, starting off at that 25 mile per hour range and then gradually going down throughout the day. So 27 degrees at 5 o'clock is not going to feel as bad as, say, for example, last week when it would still feel like 0 even in the heat of the day. Now we've got the winds continuing out of the northwest, so it's not just the speeds that are the problem, it's the direction. Cold air is coming in. Part of that is being reinforced by this high pressure sliding into Kansas. Now, it's a good and bad thing that this happens. It's a bad thing because it's colder air that keeps getting pushed in. But because the high pressure is getting closer to us, it'll help force those winds to relax. That means the wind chill's not as bad by 5 o'clock. And then going into tomorrow, the high pressure is going to help restore some of that southern wind, which is going to bring back some of the lost heat. Now, yesterday we got up to 59 degrees. It was great out there. We probably won't be getting that warm over the next 7 days. Unfortunately for us, not only is tomorrow going to be a good step in the right direction, but then Thursday we have to take a step back. There's going to be another burst of cold air coming in for 26 degrees, and then 35 on Friday, 42 on Saturday, 49 on Sunday. I'm not going to rule out the 50s. I think the weekend may have a chance at getting that warm, but we'll have to wait and see. A couple things need to happen first. Well, our good day is, well, not really changing a whole lot. It's a good day because it's Friday. It's a little bit tougher to enjoy because it's cold out there. Temperatures are still in the 20s, and we have some snowfall being added into the equation. Now, most of this here is going to have a chance to grow and give us a chance of flurries. Part of that, too, is the fact that the winds are coming in from where the snow is falling. And so that's going to help push some of that growth back towards the west, and that's why you see a little bit of this activity coming together. Now, again, overall, we're not going to see a whole lot of accumulation. I still think the best chances for accumulation are going to be in the Maryville area and those other bordering counties along the state line of Missouri and Iowa. For us, it's just going to add, I think, a little bit of just some flavor to the day. Some of it may gather on some of the grass, but, you know, the ground is still fairly warm. We've had too much heat to let everything just kind of instantly turn right back into the winter of last year. Again, looking at the snowfall here, there is a little bit of a development back our direction, but as a high pressure slides in from the northern plains, it will push more of this snowfall away from us, as it's kind of already doing. You can kind of make out this little curve right here in that snowfall. Part of that has to do with the high pressure which is up there. Cloud cover will be around the rest of the day today, so don't expect a whole lot of sunshine, and temperatures themselves will remain cold through today and even through tomorrow, but at least we get to start to see some positive changes. It starts with the winds. We've kind of got to go through the worst part first. You know, the old saying that it's always darkest before dawn. Well, in this case, it's always coldest before temperatures start to warm back up. The winds will be carrying in a lot more of that snow chance for the rest of the evening. Temperatures 27 degrees for many portions of the viewing area with 28 for downtown St. Joe. And then into tomorrow, we're going to see the winds turning again. A fairly calm night out there, some open skies, a very cold night for sure. But tomorrow does show the return of southern winds and a lot of sunshine. So that means that we can build from the 33 degrees that we have tomorrow. A cold day, but bright. That'll be nice. And then Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, it keeps getting better. Wednesday, Thursday, even Friday of next week, I think we have a chance at some 50s coming back into town. Now, every once in a while, we may get a small precipitation chance, one of them on Sunday, another one possibly Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, but those shouldn't pose too much of a threat to us. So as long as that heat comes in, I think we can all agree that's not too bad of a looking forecast.